Awesome. Uh, Maybe I can. Is there a way to tilt this? Oh, okay, I'll do it like that then. Sorry, guys. I really should have had this figured out before I started streaming. There we go. Okay. Oh no, that's not gonna work, man. Oh, you know what I could do? Maybe skip this part, guys. If anybody's watching this, skip this part while I'm adjusting this tripod. There we go. Okay, perfect. So this is Teddy. And what I'm doing now is I'm going through with the slicker brush. And thank you, Ashley, from Ashley's Pack down in Orlando. A good friend of mine, she gave me this brush along with another one for double coated dogs. Anyways, what I'm doing right now is I'm going through and brushing out his coat because right now, even though his owner does a good job, maintaining the coat, brushing and everything, I was telling his owner, he's matted everywhere right now, and it's not even his fault. It's the summertime. So the way I explained it to his owner, and hopefully I've been working on how to explain this so that it'll be easier for people to understand. During the summertime, the photo periods increase, and the photo periods are the intensity and the duration of sun. So during the summertime, because we get more sunlight, more intense, longer days, the dog's skin picks that up. It takes it as a signal that it's time to change their coat. Just like we change our clothes, our wardrobe when the seasons change, dogs, they don't have a wardrobe. They can't change their clothes. They change their coat by getting rid of their old hairs so that they now have room to make new hairs for the new season. That's how they stay fresh. So what I'm doing is I'm going through and just brushing out all of the dead hair here that's matting up. Even though he brushed him yesterday, he's matted today. Not because the owner did a bad job, but maybe just not as thorough, not as intentional. He's not going in and pulling the dead hairs out like I am. He's just kind of separating them. But look at all that. See all that? So this is dry and rough and fuzzy. Has a smell to it. If it got wet, if I spit on it, you can smell it even more. So that's why when dogs get wet, they call it wet dog smell. You're actually smelling the nasty dry hair that has all the bacteria and everything inside these fibers because it's all fuzzy and frayed. The healthy hair, it feels silky and soft, so it's clean. Well, it stays cleaner. It's the old hair. So if I don't brush this out, right? If I just brush the dog, separate the hairs, but I don't actually brush the dead hair out before the bath, it's gonna get tangled again and matted up, just like it is today, even though he brushed his dog yesterday. And even if I brushed him out today, if I don't actually go in there and be intentional about it and actually brush the hair out, right? If I don't actually get this out, then even if I groomed him today, tomorrow he will have mats again because this hair is like Velcro and it's gonna start to mat up again. So that's why I do this before I wash the dogs. I go through and I not just brush, but I follow it up. Once I get the brush through, I follow it up with the comb and I comb all that dead hair. Oh, I feel it right here. Not just dead hair, but the dead skin cells and dander. I felt that. So that comes out. So check this out. Oh, you could feel it. It's all gritty. See all of that inside there? That came out of the skin. Not just this dead hair, but this, see all that? The specks. I can feel it's all rough, like little pebbles, little grains of sand. That came out of his skin along with this dead hair. So here's the thing. To me, this is the equivalent of me removing all of my dirty clothes before I take a shower. I feel like to wash him before I brush all of this out would be like giving him a bath, a shower, with all of his dirty underwear still on. Now, how clean could I actually get if I left my socks and my underwear still on when I took a shower? It would be ridiculous for me to expect the shower the water from the shower head to blast my dirty clothes off for me. We have to remove our dirty clothes so that the water and the shampoo and the soap can get down to our skin and clean our skin, right? And that's what I'm doing here. I'm removing his dirty underwear, right? So that the water and the shampoo and the conditioner has room. I'm creating space inside those pores so that it can actually get in the skin and clean the skin. Because here's the importance of that. The skin is the hair factory. The skin is what makes the hair, right? So if we have a factory that's just so dirty and it just has clutter everywhere, and just hard to work in because it's just so messy and dirty and unorganized, and that's what it's like. Then the products coming out of the factory, the hair that this hair factory is producing, is not going to be quality hair, nice, fresh, beautiful hair. It's going to be rough, nasty, dirty hair that comes out, right? So if you're having a problem with your dog's hair matting up and, smelling bad, not feeling nice and silky smooth, then instead of trying to fix the hair by using products, shampoo, conditioner, sprays, how about go in and clean the factory? That way, when the factory is clean and the skin has a good environment to function and just work, then the skin will actually heal itself, and then it'll produce good product. Here we go. I don't even know why I got caught up in that. I guess because I'm explaining what I'm doing. But really, what I wanted to show is the progress being made in his behavior. His owner knows. When we started, Teddy was so fearfully aggressive. He was snarling at me, growling at me. He bit me several times. And, his owner will vouch for me. I'm not lying. I know it seems like I'm lying because of how well he's behaving now. But I've earned this because every time I come, I follow the same process. I clear out his skin. I brush out all the tangles and the dead hair. I get him feeling better, and because he feels more comfortable, he feels better when I'm done. Oh, okay, sorry about that. I lost connection for a second. Because he feels better when I'm done, each time I'm done, he behaves better for me each time I come because he remembers, oh yeah, you know, sorry about that. But yeah, he thinks to himself, this is the guy that helps me feel better. He works hard. He spends, oh, why do I keep losing connection? But my guess, my hypothesis is that his behavior improves because like at this moment. Okay, so my theory is that Teddy here, his behavior improves and he trusts and really likes me now because he sees that I really care about him. I spend the time, I show him that I care about him, and I make him feel better, you know? For me, that's what grooming is all about. This is grooming. It's not like, all the crazy wild haircuts and, coloring the dogs and everything. I mean, yeah, that's grooming too. But I feel like connecting with the dog, helping the dog feel cared for, helping the dog feel better, enjoy a more comfortable quality of life. This is what grooming is. If you see how dogs groom each other in nature, you could tell that they love each other. It's a bond, and they're helping each other. They're taking care of each other. So, anyways, I just wanted to explain this because I think that with with everything these days, everything's so sped up. Everything's about how fast can you do it, faster, and like with dogs, we really need to slow down because they don't understand that we have a busy schedule and that we have all these other things, and they don't understand the concept of capitalism or money or finances. All they know is somebody's treating them well or not, you know? So when we're working with dogs, I really feel like making a profit is important so that we can sustain our business and continue taking care of dogs. But once you secured enough profit to sustain yourself, I feel like it really money has to take a back, take a back seat. This really can't be about money or time. It has to be about making the dog feel cared for and helping them feel better. It's about their health, their hygiene, their quality of life. So, when working with dogs, I really believe that we really need to slow down and honor the process. And when you do, the benefits that you will reap are so much more than anything that you can measure. You know, having him really appreciate me and work with me now, going from a dog that used to, bite me and attack me, now he's totally comfortable and trusts me. He loves me. He loves what I'm doing. You can't measure this kind of reward, And they say that not everything that matters can be measured, and not everything that can be measured matters. So, anyways, I hope this helps. And I understand for dog groomers, you have 5, 6 dogs on the schedule, maybe more. You don't have time to do all this. I get it. This is more for the dog owners at home. People who are doing it themselves, you have the time. You're only working on your one dog, right? Or your 2 or 3 dogs that you own, but you're working on your personal dogs. There is no time limit. So take the time and put in the work, and you will reap the benefits. Not just the quality and how your dog looks and feels, but how they look at you. The way they look at you will change. And I can't even put it into words, but you will feel such a warmth in your heart that you'll just wonder, why did I ever do it any other way? Why was I so worried about how long it was taking? Why was I so upset and frustrated with my dog? Because they wouldn't let me splash water in their face disrespectfully. you know so you start to look at it the way they experience it, and you realize, this is why we need to slow down, and this is why we need to really put in the effort and time, because we love them, right? And we want to show them that we love them. All right. Anyways, I'll stop preaching. I got to get back to work. See you guys.